Jenny with Vacation Designers, and we are here with Carrie Kane and Deb Severson of Realty Executives, and they are our Madison area property sisters.
Well, thank you for having us here today, Jenny. We really appreciate it.
Sure do.
Yeah.
Very happy to be here, and splendid day to enjoy it too.
It is a perfect day. Thank you for both being here. We want to talk a little bit today about there's just more that goes into building relationships with clients than the selling and the buying. And one thing that I have really appreciated getting to know the two of you is how many different levels of care you take with your clients. I think that having the ability to help guide and coach them through the process just helps in so many ways. And these are things that make all the difference in being able to be a trusted advisor in our fields.
Thank you, Jenny. We really appreciate that. Being actual sisters, a lot of people ask us if we have the same mom and dad, and it's like, yes, the answer is yes.
Last time we checked.
And the last time we checked. But we have, I have this vision in my head when I think of her like this yin and yang. So good cop, bad cop, or we tag team really well. And so even yesterday when we had a listing appointment and working with clients that are staging their homes, it's very personal. Like you go into people's houses and you have to be able to relate to them, but also, you know, we don't want to step on each other's toes. So we have to kind of figure out what role we play in our team. So I think we've really established that pretty well over the last, since 2003, we worked together.
Mm-hmm.
So
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Some part-time, some full-time, but now we're back full-time working together. And we got to know you really well, Jenny, because of our connection with the Preferred Connections networking group. And I don't know if we want to talk a little bit about our experience working with
Yeah, absolutely. So the
Thank you.
first time I met Jenny was actually at the high school, and we volunteered in the marketing class.
We did.
And I remember you asking me, because we were Shark Tank volunteers, and I remember Jenny, she says, Carrie, how long have you been watching Shark Tank? And I said, well, just yesterday I just put the show on for the first time. And she's like, oh, awesome. So that was our first experience at the high school together. But as far as professional, working with you professionally, my husband and I actually have done 2 trips with you. And the first one was an anniversary trip. We went to Arizona, and you organized everything from, you know, our airfare to our car rental to the resort. It was fabulous. And the second one was when we went to La Romana, a family of 7, actually, our family of 6, but we brought a family guest.
Mm-hmm.
So that was amazing.
I always enjoy working with your family, you and Mark and the children, just because I think that I know how busy you are in your general day-to-day life, and yet you always make time. You've got this great family unit where you like to stay in touch and have those quality moments, but getting away allows you to have uninterrupted time. So I take a lot of pride in being able to give clients that experience, and your family is just wonderful to work with.
Thank you. And you know my husband, Mr. Black and White Engineer, he likes the details. Like, okay, the details are the most important thing. And for you to impress him, I was like, yes, now it's less work for us, right? Like, I don't have to do the work. He doesn't have to do it. It's just, you know, we're done. And everything went so seamless on that trip. I cannot believe it. It was amazing. And I remember you mentioning after meeting her, like just talking about Jen as a person and getting to know her personally, and that word I think that you came up with.
Oh, I came up with a great word for you, Jenny. I thought you have a genuine personality about you. And I also thought that you were very approachable. You have a very warm, approachable sense about you. And I, for one, if I'm going to work with somebody, I want somebody that I can actually feel comfortable with, and somebody that I feel really cares about, you know, what I want, asks me questions, you know, has some patience, and very willing to listen. So I do appreciate that.
Thank you. That is so sweet to hear. And honestly, in all different aspects with working with the two of you and the community events and different pieces that you help with as well. I think that, in this case, it's a reflection of, so maybe that's why we work together so easily. And I thank you for all that you do. Thanks so much for joining us today. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
We love vacation designers
Love
And realty executives. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Jen.
you.